it's totally different. I've hunted from a truck pretty much my whole life. But when you're down on the ground with them, it changes the chemistry of everything. Every once in a while we get accused of hunting those dumb Texas coyotes from this truck. Well, we're about to go show them that we can go in on foot and get it done just like everybody else. And we're gonna do it with one single light right there.
This never gets old. And the day, or rather the night that it does,
Chris, right, here we go.
I don't know what I'll do with myself. This is what it's all about, hunting and doing what we love, trying to bring stuff for you guys at home to enjoy. And this is the fruits of our labor. Enough of the sweet talk. Let's go do this again.
There are times in every hunter's life that he or she just has to go back and revisit their roots as a hunter. Oftentimes, it's to relearn the basics all over again. But from time to time, it's simply just for old time's sake. As for me, I had an itch to take a trip down memory lane by going in on foot like when I began this journey. The plan was simple. Apply new technology wicked lights to the old school tactics I learned many years ago. It would be my first time to attempt getting it done away from the rig in a long time, but I was ready for the change of pace and was anxious to get in there on the ground with them.
I got the Fox Pro. It's funny, I never thought in a million years I would be leaving this truck to go walk into a place at night like I used to when I was a kid.
Man, I'm kind of excited to get eye level with one on the ground at night.
Shoot, that ain't no lie. When I first started doing this stuff, that's all I did. I'd backpack into places with a shotgun and a flashlight taped to it.
Good old days.
Yeah, it's going to be bringing back some memories, but every once in a while we get accused of hunting those dumb Texas coyotes from this truck. Well, we're about to go show them that we can go in on foot and get it done just like everybody else. And we're gonna do it with one single light right there. This is a good spot, man. All we gotta do is just top right over that hill right there. Usually when they come in this place, it's usually pretty fast.
Pretty quick.
Yeah. I can't wait to hunt it. I've never hunted it at night though.
Yeah, we slip in there real quiet. I bet we can get it done.
Yeah. Let's go.
Ronnie and I both felt a little guilty having to leave the rig behind on this hunt, but it was time to get after it. We both figured she would be waiting to hear a good story once we got back. This was a place I knew held coyotes and had proven to be a high percentage daytime spot, but I had never hunted it at night. My gut was telling me it would produce like normal, but there was only one way to find out, and that was to get in there and let the Fox Pro do its thing. This hunt was to show everyone how simple this game can be with only a handful of tools. This was the stripped-down, raw version of what Night Crew does, with one single wicked light and a Fox Pro.
This is one of those places, Ronnie, that usually whenever they show up, it's usually in the first 2 to 3 minutes. It's thick. They either come from that corner down there, or we've had a lot of them pop up right there by that big group of cedars. This is like good old times hunting on foot.
And as I expected, it didn't take long to get a response. 1 or 2 passes with the Scam Pro was all it took to see our first candidate.
Right here.
I actually think we woke this coyote up because he was in absolutely no hurry at all. We had to have walked right in on top of this coyote, which is a testament to being quiet and getting into places undetected. It also disproves the notion that hunting from a vehicle is always easier, 'cause in certain areas, hunting from a truck can actually make it harder to be successful. Hunting big ranches like the ones found in West Texas, it's almost a no-brainer for hunting from a high rack. But in smaller, more populated areas like the ones we primarily hunt, the truck can actually hurt you more than help you at times. Not always, but in highly pressured areas, stealth can be way more effective than driving in on them.
He's coming in like a cat.
Bust him.
Yeah, bust him right there. Good grief. Jeez. Holy crap, what an ordeal was that? Man, that's a whole different deal being on the ground with them like that.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. That's exciting stuff.
This may quickly become a night hunting spot. We know we can walk in with a single light and get it done like that. That's pretty awesome.
To a huge advantage for us.
Oh yeah, it looked like a pretty one.
Yeah, it was.
Let's go look at him right quick. Good shooting. That's a blonde sucker, man. Look how light colored that thing is. That was an ordeal, man.
It's a whole new element to what we're used to.
Yeah. Everybody, whenever they think of what we do, they always think of big high rack, big lights and all of that. Well, I'm gonna tell you what, for guys that can't hunt out of a truck, we did every bit of that with that wicked light right there. That's crazy.
I kind of had my doubts, but it worked out.
Yeah, people think you can't get it done walking into places like that, but that right there, my friend, is proof. You don't have to have a high rack and you don't have to have the big lights and all of that. You can get one of those right there with a Scan Pro and hunt just about anywhere you can get access. You know, and I've hunted from a truck pretty much my whole life, ever since I can remember doing this stuff. But when you're down on the ground with them,
oh yeah,
it changes the chemistry of everything. Kind of makes it like you're kind of in their element more versus being up in a high rack.
Well, we hunt out the high rack so much, it's just a lot of times I want to go out during the day, you know, so you can get on the ground with them and kind of get in their environment more. But
yeah,
when you got the ability to walk in at night and do the same thing, man,
it opens up a whole lot more country too.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, places that we can't get access to a truck, that's where we're hunting right now because we got one of those and we're willing to go do it. That's awesome. I say we load him up and go catch us another spot just like this.
Let's go give it a whirl.
Good stuff.
One of the biggest ways how technology has made it so much easier for a guy to enjoy this sport on foot at night is all of the improvements in the lighting industry. There are many good companies out there to choose from these days, but based on our own personal experience, Wicked Lights has everything a night hunter needs in a light and then some. We don't endorse them just because they're a supporter of Night Crew. We endorse them because they are the most effective light on the market we've found to date. For the entry-level guy looking for a hunting light without breaking the bank, buy the latest multicolored Scan Pro for scanning and the S2E7 Wicked Kill Light for your gun, and you're set. One thing I want to make very clear. All the animal footage shown thus far and for the remainder of this show was shot with one single Wicked light. Not 4 or 5, just one. We chose to leave the rig with the light system we created parked at the gate, just to show you all what's possible with one single Wicked light that will literally fit in your pocket. We spent 2 weeks packing in and out of places we never could get a truck into, just to show you all how effective these lights really are, and man was it a blast.
You and Chris called this not too long ago, right?
Yeah, top over that hill right down there. Call them up out that bottom.
Right. Oh, down there by that tank?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, let's just go down in there and see if we can't do it again. We got good wind for it. I mean, that's where they come from, so.
It is plenty cold tonight.
God. Dude, my fingers are freaking frozen trying to load this gun. Truck said 13
It's
degrees?
13, 14 degrees.
Good Lord. They still got to eat. They got to move around in it. If we can get down there close to that tank, there's no way that they're going to be able to circle around on us. We'll have a good shot before then. I think we get about 100 yards off that tank will be good. Worth a shot anyways. Better than sitting at the house.
Absolutely.
Good deal. Let's go over there. We ain't going to kill nothing standing here.
It was so cold on this night, we didn't even have a choice but to hunt on foot, because the fluid and the fluid head for our camera on the rig was frozen solid.
Good to you?
This looks good. I mean, they should be coming from there. Absolutely. The wind's right.
Having the capability to hunt anywhere you can get access to on foot, using the right light, opens up so much opportunity for someone who either can't hunt from a vehicle or has places they can't access with a truck. If you really think about it, the opportunity is endless. You just have to make sure your batteries are good and charged before you take off.
Jared, right here. Here we go. Here we go. Hey, he's about to cross where we walked in.
Go ahead and stop him.
You see him right there?
Yeah, I mean, I can't see him behind that grass.
Right there.
Ready? You on him?
Yep.
He dropped, right?
Yeah. Good shot,
good
buddy.
deal. Man, I can't believe he didn't booger.
He was almost downwind, but I guess he smelled where we walked in.
Yeah, I think the wind was still good, but he crossed our path. Something happened. Dude, that was a late coyote. What, that was like 25, 26 minutes into that call?
Yeah.
Good Lord.
Was about ready to give up.
Oh, yeah.
It actually come from the opposite direction than we were thinking.
Yeah. I mean, that's the way we had just walked in. Man, I can't believe that came together the way it did there. But I couldn't see him. Man, he was in that tall grass. That's all luck that he stopped in that opening, that clearing like he did.
It's a little bit different being down here on the ground with them.
Oh, yeah.
So that's just the stuff you run into.
Dude, I'm spoiled by a high rack, but I'll tell you what, this is fun.
Oh, yeah.
Good deal.
It's a blast.
We didn't have no choice tonight, did we?
No. It's so dead-gum cold.
The fluid had froze up
I was
on our
talking to
camera.
Chris earlier, and he was like, man, I think the fluid head's actually going to freeze up, so we really have no choice but to walk in. So,
Hey, I'll take it.
oh, yeah. So,
Good deal. Man, let's go get him.
it's been a
He
lot
looked
of fun.
big.
So, let's go over and check him out.
Good deal.
Good shooting, buddy.
Thank you, man.
It's kind of hard to see in this tall grass.
Yeah. Well, we know he is in that opening. I can't believe he came from that direction,
Oh, I
man.
know it. It's exactly the opposite we thought.
Heck, there he is right over there.
This coyote made the mistake of hanging around a little too long with Jared on the gun, and it's no surprise he didn't make it. He's the only person I know that has used a blow dart tube for a shooting stick at night to kill a coyote.
Set up good for him. He came from the worst possible direction, but he didn't wind us. He went across where we walked. A pretty dark face. Not too young of a coyote, not too old either, but dude, pretty dog.
Oh, yeah. He's pretty from about here up besides the mange.
Yeah, no, definitely gonna have to clean my hands after this one. But man, going back and doing what we've done years back. I mean, we're talking 14 years ago hunting. Before the big rig, before the big lights. We're hunting the way we used to. Dude, that's fun.
Yeah.
I like it.
Getting on the ground with him.
Heck yeah.
It doesn't take a whole lot of money to go out and get this done. Guy needs a scan pro to scan with, maybe a kill light,
Yeah.
walk out in the field, get to calling, and kill them.
Man, I'll tell you what, this having a plan come together, starting our year off with the goal that we were going to go out with one single wicked light and a camera, and we were going to make a show out of it with good footage, and we did it.
Yeah.
Dude, heck yeah. What's the goal going to be for next year, Ronnie?
Oh man, I don't know. I bet we can come up with something.
Hey, to be continued. Good deal. Well, let's load this one up, see what else we can do with ourselves.
All right, buddy.
That's a heavier dog than I thought it was.
You look big coming in.
Dude, I mean, he's 35 plus. Heck yeah. Good stuff, man.
What do a few normal guys do when they see a full-grown bobcat run into a culvert to hide? They obviously go and try to trap him in it just 'cause they can. Well, that's exactly what Matt and I are trying to do here. We were headed to a place to make a call, and as soon as we turned onto the county road off the highway, there stood a big bobcat right in the middle of the road, no more than 20 yards in front of the truck. He only had 2 ways to go, so Matt took one side and I took the other. It was one of those moments your curiosity outweighs all your good judgment, and you just have to look. He ran in on my side, so I fully anticipated taking a bobcat to the face, but I really didn't care. I figured if nothing else, I could probably scream louder than Matt and make him go that way instead.
Where's he at?
Gone.
No way. How'd he get out of there?
How the heck that cat made it out the other end of that culvert without us seeing him, we will never know. What I do know is he went the right way, 'cause Matt's end of the culvert led right into the property we were headed to hunt. And no less than 5 minutes later, after no more than 10 seconds of baby cottontail, look who shows up from the direction of the culvert. It just goes to show, if they're up on their feet and you can just get somewhere close by, they'll usually come take a look. This cat was straight downwind, so we weren't going to take any chances. If you look close, you can actually see him getting a noseful. Just wow. This is the kind of story that's just too crazy to make up. And this Big Tom will forever be remembered as the culvert cat.
That's got to be one of the craziest things I think we've ever done, Matt.
I still can't believe it. I'm still in awe.
I just got done saying the best way to kill a cat is to get close to one, and we just had one run under a culvert, of all things.
Pulling up to this place, see him cross, he runs away from the truck and goes to hide in the culvert. We try to get sneaky on him and think we're gonna go look at him in this culvert. We get out and we're actually tiptoeing up on him. He's not even there anymore.
That is crazy. He couldn't have been 20, 30 yards inside this fence right here.
Oh, man.
That's a good cat, too. You want
He
to
is
get him?
really big. Absolutely. He's a big one, man. Holy moly.
You just never know what kind of timeless adventure you may have anytime you simply make yourself available to have one. This was one of those moments that Matt and I will never forget, as it is without question the most unique and unexpected chain of events that's ever happened in the history of Night Crew.
That is a good one. That was fun, man.
That is so freaking awesome, man.
That is good stuff.
I'm kind of speechless because I don't know if we've ever had anything that spontaneous happen. Ever.
I mean, you called it as soon as I got out of the truck. Wouldn't that be awesome if we could call that cat in? We figured he ran out of that culvert to the west, and we walk in west, not even trying to call him, not even, we were hoping, of course, but you couldn't have had that caller on 10 seconds.
If that.
And he popped up.
And guys think that just because we hunt from a truck, that means we always hunt from a truck. This cat right here is proof that right there is all you need.
That's all you need.
That and a foxborough.
Oh, man.
That is
a
awesome.
big North Texas cat right there.
I guarantee you that's a 25-pound cat. That's a full-grown cat for this country.
Yeah.